Hurricane season threatens to swirl up some of the commodities. Joining me now is Howard Marella. He is president of Icon Alternatives, here to talk about what investors need to know. So thanks for coming on our show today.
Oh, my pleasure.
So it looks like this could be an active hurricane season for us.
Yeah, it could be. Experts are predicting 17 major storms and possibly 9 hurricanes, as many as that, which is about 40% more than average.
Wow.
So that could stir things up.
Definitely. Is the biggest threat really to the oil market because of some of those barges and rigs that are out on the water?
Probably the first direct threat is to the oil markets, but it's natural gas, crude oil, it could be any of the crops, commodities, softs particularly in the area down south where they come up. Many things that it'll interrupt transportation. It affects quite a bit.
Let's take a look at the oil market. As you know, oil futures have been trading really low lately. I mean, having a hard time even breaking above $45 per barrel in crude. And we did see a storm come through Cindy already, and it really didn't even barely budge the market.
Right. It's kind of a phenomenon right now because one, OPEC seems to be losing control, so they can't force prices higher like they used to. The other part of it is a lot of the fracking and shale has brought more supply, expectations for supply. It's volatile. So you have to be prepared for the volatility. A lot of the people that need to put on hedges that they didn't need to put on before, and they're really important to do because it's tough.
The weather has really been affecting some of the crops already.
Yeah, it's surprising because you think that it's just the hurricanes would just affect the places and where they hit, but they drive different types of weather, heat, wind, even moisture that can create rot for the farmers, things like that.
Let's look at some of your targets. So for instance, oil. What's your thought on oil maybe by the end of summer?
Well, by the end of summer, I think we're going to stabilize probably around $40 again. We're probably going to head a little bit lower, but we're going to see some high moves. We're going to see them bounce.
And then what about natural gas?
Natural gas, lower.
And finally, corn and soybeans.
Corn, we're not going to go under $3, but we'll probably get into 320s, and then between 320 and 370. Soybeans, I think, are going to stabilize in this area. I don't think they're going to drop too much more, and then we're going to see a bounce later on in the year, but I don't think it's going to skyrocket.
Well, thanks for making the calls on our show. Thanks
I appreciate it. My pleasure.